cansé de tus mentiras, de esperarte sin razón. Y ahora río por mi cuenta, sin pedirte perdón. Tanto que di sin recibir, pero aprendí a vivir sin ti. Ya no me duele recordarte, ahora soy libre, déjame ir. Y ya me voy sin mirar atrás, no me busques, no hay vuelta más. Aprendí a quererme a mí, más de lo que tú a mí jamás. Y ya me voy sin miedo esta vez, mi corazón late al revés, porque ahora yo decido quién se queda, quién se va. Tus promesas ya no pesan, son cenizas en el mar, y mi alma queda presa, hoy se empieza a liberar. Ya no sueño con tu abrazo, ni con tu voz al despertar. Lo que soy no te lo debo, y eso no me vas a quitar. Tanto que di sin recibir, pero aprendí a vivir sin ti. Ya no me duele recordarte, ahora soy libre, déjame ir. Y ya me voy sin mirar atrás, no me busques, no hay vuelta más. Aprendí a quererme a mí, más de lo que tú a mí jamás. Y ya me voy sin miedo esta vez, mi corazón late al revés, porque ahora yo decido quién se queda, quién se va.
All right, guys, saludos, saludos on this beautiful Wednesday. We are here in Ceres Tejano. I cannot wait till you guys listen to this girl right here. It's a great artist right there, out there right now. You guys might have not heard her, you might have, and if you haven't, you need to go check out all her music on all the platforms. She has a lot of music. If you guys haven't heard her music, you gotta go check her out on YouTube, on Spotify. She's all over there. Again, I'm not gonna let this artist wait. I never let my artist wait too long. Again, thank you so much for tuning in on this Wednesday. Again, we have Miss Crystal Torres, all the way from San Antonio. Saludos, Miss Crystal. Hello. I cannot hear you. I don't know why.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
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 Yes, hello. Thank you guys. Miss Crystal, man, like I told you, I was so excited to do this. I was like, man, I need to get you here. I think I wanted to get you here once I first started, but
Hold on
man,
1 second. My dog is running out the window.
hey,
Oh,
you guys,
yeah.
if you guys need to check her out on TikTok. Man, her stuff is so funny. You guys gotta go check her out on TikTok. Hey, when you're live, things happen, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yes.
But again, Chris, like I said, I was so excited to have you. I wanted to have you here when I first started, but our schedule has been so crazy. I mean, I am so blessed with all the artists have been here. We've done so much amazing stuff within the year. I've been so like blown away um, of all the artists, and just having that connection and that the chemistry with them is it's so amazing. With you, I mean, I knew you off before with all the music you've done. I seen you perform here in Crystal City a while back, and I told you the song that introduced me to Crystal Torres was Si Tienes un Amante. If you guys haven't heard it, hear it in YouTube. Spotify has it too. Man, great. I mean, that song, it's still good till now. That's just how much your music is still, it hits anytime, because it has that style that what it is right now. So, man, if that style is still in this new song called Ya Me Voy, man, tell me about that one. Talk a little bit about that.
So if you have heard it by now, it is kind of like a power anthem for girls, to finally walk away from that toxic relationship. And for those of you who know me personally or do not know me personally, I recently got divorced and was in a 10-year relationship, 11 years actually, and just finally found the courage to leave after that long. And I think that anybody who has been married knows just how hard it is to kind of cut those ties and walk away when it's not good for you. I finally realized that. And, I just put my heart on paper and started writing, and Ya Me Voy came out of it. And I'm so proud of it. It's not the first song that I've written or released, but I think I'm most proud of it because I have literally gone through hell and back the past few years. And, just moving on has created such, you know, a weight off of my shoulders. And so Ya Me Voy is that power anthem, but I didn't want to make it like a sad song. I wanted, girls to listen to it and feel empowered and get on the dance floor. And if you're going through heartbreak, blare this song and, just feel it. And so I'm really excited about it. It took a while for me. I'm not this like super quick Taylor Swift songwriter. I will like write ideas and come back to them and look at them again and, kind of it takes me a while. So
Yes.
that's kind of why it's taken this long for me to come out with another song, because my last song was actually in May of last year.
That's
So I feel it
that's
was worth the
getting
wait.
paid, girl.
Yeah.
That's getting paid.
Yeah,
So
so I feel it was worth the wait.
yes.
And then for those of you who do not know me, I'm in another relationship now with who is now my producer. He was not my producer at that point in time, but we've been friends for many, many years. And we're even in a band together, and just started, talking and putting our ideas down, and decided to work together and decided to be together, obviously, as well. And
Yes.
yeah, he produced it. His name is Eddie J. And I
Awesome.
think he
Saludos, Mr.
just
Eddie.
Yes, yes, he's back there making
So
dinner. But
it's the way
I'm
it
just
should be.
I- I'm just really, really proud of the song, and we're really excited. And I don't know, fingers crossed. We feel it's a hit, but even if it's not, like, I'm super proud of it.
Yes, yeah. You know what? It is a hit. I mean, that song is. I mean, I hear so much in it. I mean, just the way it's recorded, it's mixed and mastered. Everything about it is so smooth. I mean, Crystal, you did a great job. Eddie, you did a great job. The lyrics on it touches you if you've been through, like, it's like maldito, like this song right called maldito is like that. Like you're just
Yeah.
like you just feel it. You just feel it. For anybody that's going through a heartbreak or has gone through anything like this or whatever, I mean, I know we can't go away from the dueles and all
Yeah.
that stuff, but this song right now, like, just hear, listen to the lyrics, listen to what it's saying. I mean, it's groovy. The song is so groovy that you just get into it. And when I heard it, I was like, dang, Crystal, that's where you've been. So yes, I can't wait. I can't wait for your album. I know you said that you're trying to finish an album, so um, talk to us about what you've been doing besides, the layoff from whatever you did those songs to now. Besides doing this song, what else have you been working on? Because I know you've been a busy girl in
Yeah.
Nashville. If you're not, I
That's
think
so
you. Yes.
yeah.
So
So
tell
I'm
us a little bit.
really Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm in the final stages of recording my Nashville country debut. And my producer over there is Johnny Garcia. He is the musical director for Trisha Yearwood. And he
Oh,
also gets to play guitar for Garth Brooks because he's married, Garth Brooks is married to Trisha Yearwood. And so, super, super talented producer. And I got the opportunity to work with him because of a fellow Tejano musician, actually, Beto Elioraga, who plays for Roger Velasquez. And he was a family friend of my ex's. And he, knew me and got to talking one day. And he said, Mija, why don't you record country? And I was I was kind of surprised because I didn't even know he knew that I sang country. And he's
uh-huh.
like, you got the voice for country. And
Yes.
I'm like, well, I actually do sing country and I sang it in Iowa because, growing up in my dog, growing up in Iowa, nobody really knew what the Hano was. And so I would sing country, at the performances here and there, you
Mhm,
know, uh, the casino contests, church gatherings, college stuff.
mhm,
And so I told him, well, I've thought about singing country, but I don't know anybody over there in that market. And for me, I had thought about recording country for many years,
mhm.
but not knowing the musical landscape over there and not really knowing people, I thought, it really, I didn't feel comfortable because anybody could say, oh, yeah, I produce. And then I go drop money and then they really don't produce. You know what I mean? And so I just didn't feel comfortable. And so he was like, well, my best friend plays for Trisha Yearwood. Why don't you call him up and see what could happen? And I didn't call him. I guess I got in my head and thought, am I even good enough? I just, you know. And so a couple weeks went by and he asked again if I had called, and I was like, maybe I guess I should call. So I called Johnny up. I introduced myself. I explained my story. And he said, okay, sing for me. And so I sang a cappella over the phone. And he was like, I want to meet you in person. I want to see if we vibe. I want to see if we can make, an album. But I need to see you as a person.
Mhm.
And so we went over there. He met the kids and we connected really, really well. He's from the Valley
Oh,
here in
okay.
Texas originally. And we just connected very, very well. And I connected with his wife, and it was just a great meeting. And so we decided to work on an album, and it's been a couple years in the making. I've traveled back and forth, started writing music or lyrics with him and everything. And we've written, we wrote 4 songs together, and then I wrote 2 by myself, and he approved. I'm so excited. I went earlier um, this year, and I hadn't written the songs yet at that point in time. We finished writing the album, and then this summer I went back and I said, I have these 2 songs that I wrote. What do you think? And we sang them for him. He liked them, and he said, "Okay, let's put them on the album." So I'm so excited because I've had a hand in writing, every single song on the album, and I'm really excited about it. It's called Halfway to Whole.
Oh,
And I have to go back at some point within the next month or so to finish recording vocals on it. And I'm hoping it'll be out by maybe early spring, but it's pretty much almost done. And I'm so proud. And even if it doesn't go anywhere, at least I know that I tried,
yes,
so.
yes.
And I'm so
You-
grateful for the opportunity because not that many people get the opportunity to go record in Nashville. So,
Yes, and it's so hard in that market too,
yeah.
so, and then for somebody like that to pick you up, I mean, like I said, it's hard to be out there, and as it is, it's hard in Tejano, but out there, it's very much a lot more harder. And for you to get the opportunity, girl, I mean, look at what you're doing. I mean, everything you're doing right now is just this is what your road should have been. So you're doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great things. You have a great. I mean, you're such a great vocalist.
Thank
Like I
you.
said, when I first heard you, I was like, "Whoa, where did this girl come from?" Right? Um, and, but like I said, we do have a ties because of your ex, because he's originally from Crystal City. If you guys don't know, he's originally from here, family orientated here. He's his sister is a classmate of mine, so I kind of know Crystal on a personal level, somewhat. I know she lives in San Antonio, but I mean, Crystal, what you've been doing. I mean, I think I met you in 2017, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken, and hearing you up there and I your vocals are so good that when you sing some type of mariachis, I think that's more of you, to be
Yeah.
honest, mariachi.
And I
But
do want to eventually record a mariachi album. So
yes,
yeah,
yes, I
I
mean
want to do it all.
you do have some songs there that have some of the trumpets, the mariachi type of vibe. If you, like I say, you guys gotta go listen to her. She has different type of music there. If you go check her out on Spotify and YouTube, you'll hear the music and you'll hear the different elements of genre of music like she's putting out there. It's cumbia, ranchera, like just everything, even mariachi type and I one of your songs I call it like a balada, right? What they call it, right? And great song. I mean, everything you put out, it it all has a message, and I love every message on all your songs that you've done. And I to be honest, I really like what you do,
Thank
and
you.
I always said, man, what every time you put something new or I see you on Snap, and I'm like, hi Crystal. I'm like, I just laugh at everything you do and the stuff some funny stuff you put out there, right? And I'm like, she's keeping it up, up to date. Like you for you to be successful, you gotta keep rolling with all everything that's going on, right? You gotta keep
Mhm.
out there, be on social media, be out there. That's the only way you can make it right now because our social media platforms is what is now. I mean, yes, I get the radios and everything, but if you're not constantly doing this or constantly doing, some type of stuff, people start forgetting. And I mean, don't let that happen. Here and there, post or whatever, just so you can let people know, hey, you're still there or whatever, and you're doing it. And I
Yeah.
love all the concepts that you put out there. And I mean, you're a great mom. I see how much you put your kids out there. Even your kids are like, I think they all got your sense of humor, to be honest,
Yeah.
because they're just like you. So
My
yes,
my
yes.
my boy is a little bit more camera shy. He doesn't let me put him on as much. But you're right. They're funny kids. They are pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
think I get a kick of your daughter.
Yeah. Very
She's
sassy.
yes, I think I would see her probably on TV someday.
I think so
But
too.
yes, so if you guys don't know about Crystal, when you first started, you want to tell us a little bit of more of your backpack history, how you got yourself into the Tejano scene, who's influenced you, and all that stuff.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I'm originally from Des Moines, Iowa. I've been here in San Antonio for 15 years now, so pretty much have been here almost as long as I lived, in Iowa. And I got my start by, believe it or not, sending an email to Gilbert Velasquez. And I think back and I'm like, wow, I had a lot of nerve. I sent an email to him and I explained my story and I'm like, this is who I am and this is what I want to do and here's my music and you know, he responded and he was like, I like your sound. Can you visit San Antonio? Are you going to be in San Antonio anytime soon? And it was funny. It was like a September or something like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm coming next month. Was I coming next month? No. But, I was going to make it happen. And sure enough, I made it happen. I flew down and got to meet with him, got to go to the studio, sang for him at the studio, and he said, "Okay, let's make an album." And at that point in time, I hadn't even lived. I was not even living in San Antonio. This was like a full year before I had even moved. And just kept in contact with him and applied for as many jobs as I could, and finally moved on Halloween 2009 down here. And for those of you who do not know, I ended up getting pregnant with my son and put the album on hold. Luckily, Gilbert was like, if this is what you want to do, it will happen. You just let me know when you're ready. So I had my son, and when he was about a year old, I started recording, and it took me about a year and a half, and then we released it in early 2013. And I performed anywhere, Cadillac Bar. I would perform at benefits, fundraisers, anywhere anybody would let me sing, I was there.
Mhm.
And my mom actually has this picture. I'm going to have to post it sometime soon. And it's me singing at some park, and like there's caution tape around the stage. And like, it's just, I think I was singing for four people. And, you got to start somewhere, right? And, luckily, by performing here and there, more and more people started hearing about me and started getting, calls for actual gigs and stuff. And then I won Best New Female Artist at the 2014 Tejano Music Awards, and it kind of just snowballed from there. TDK. Sorry, I read a comment that
Yes.
how old was she when she started posting on the internet? That is funny. I go way back with TDK and a whole bunch of people. There was a website called the Tejano Journal,
Okay.
and I was Crystal in Iowa. I would post, and then we went to the Buena Gente board, and so I go way back with a lot of the Tejano Journal people. But
Salud,
yeah,
TDK. I know he wanted to shout out saludos. You already got
yes,
mine.
shout out to TDK. Um, but yeah, I just put my whole heart into it, and luckily have had really good people around me, and was able to have a few good bands, and then started performing with another band, and that's where I met, well, I didn't meet him, but we reconnected, me and my boyfriend, with another band. And life is good. I have my kids, and I'm working on music. We're writing. I wrote a Christian song recently. That'll be ready in early 2026. So just a whole bunch of different projects. And like I said, if anything doesn't go anywhere, at least I'm having fun, and
Yes.
I'm able to do music.
Let's just say you're going out there to do it. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't go out there, and they hold back a little bit on what they want to do, but you're doing it all. And I mean, I could already imagine the country music you're gonna do, and the I can't wait for this new the Christian song that you're gonna put out there. I mean, if you can do Tejano like this, what makes me think you can't do the country and stuff like that? So
Yeah.
I can't wait. And to other people that are on, saludos, guys. I am not ignoring you guys. I am posting your stuff. Saludos to my our good friends from Let's Talk Tejano, George Medina. Saludos, Sean Zambrano from Gonzales, Texas. Saludos,
Yay.
saludos. Alma Nunez, saludos, saludos. Thank you for logging in. Another Tejano artist, Ms. Beatriz Riojas. Saludos, Ms. Beatriz. Thank you for being on. For everybody that's on, if I can't see some of your comments, I'm sorry, but I am trying. Again, thank you so much. TDK, I think I already gave you a shout out, TDK. Um, TDK anda dando awards aquí diciendo Tejano Music Award winners y todo. So, saludos, TDK. Great guy out there. Albert Miranda, saludos, saludos. Thank you for logging in. Thank you guys so much. You guys just getting to know this artist, Crystal Torres. She's been in the game. If you don't have not heard her, where have you been? So yeah, go check her out on her platforms. She's on social media. I know you have. I think on Facebook, you're Crystal Torres official, or
Crystal Torres. Yeah.
just Crystal
On
Torres.
yeah, on TikTok, and I think on TikTok it's Crystal Torres Tejano. Yeah.
Okay, all
Hmm.
right. So you guys go check her out on all those platforms there and stuff like that. I mean, what can more can I say, Crystal? I mean, I am so glad you took this, and just you coming on here and putting, like I told you, you're putting a stamp to this song. Says a lot. I'm gonna let the people hear it. I know they probably saw it a little bit in the beginning, but I'm gonna let you guys listen to the song a little bit and just listen to the lyrics. I want you guys to be the reason I'm putting it, I wanted it to catch your ear and it'll be a catchy song for you. Like you'll
Yeah.
constantly want to put it on. Again, Sam, I'll let you introduce it, Crystal, because it's your baby. So go ahead and introduce it.
Yes, this is Ya Me Voy, written by me, produced by Eddie J. And Crystal City, I still love you regardless of our past and who I was associated with. I hope you still love me too. And I hope you enjoy the song.
Awesome, awesome. Sorry, it was there you go.
Ya no lloro por tus besos, ya no duele tu adiós. Lo que un día fue mi mundo, hoy ya no tiene valor. Me cansé de tus mentiras, de esperarte sin razón. Y ahora brillo por mi cuenta, sin pedirte perdón. Tanto que di sin recibir, pero aprendí a vivir sin ti. Ya no me duele recordarte, ahora soy libre, déjame ir. Y ya me voy sin mirar atrás, no me busques, no hay vuelta más. Aprendí a quererme a mí, más de lo que tú a mí jamás. Y ya me voy sin miedo esta vez, mi corazón late al revés, porque ahora yo decido quién se queda, quién se va.
All right, guys. There you have it. Ya me voy. I just gave you a teaser. Go download it. Go get it on all the Apple and Spotify or whatever you get your music from. Go download it. You download it is the way you help these artists. Again, guys. Crystal, man, it's such a. I was hearing some Becky G, some Carol G type of vibe on it. It's
I'm
so
glad because
crazy.
that's the vibe we were going for. So
Yes,
I'm
yes.
happy.
You know, they're always talking about their breakup and stuff like that. So you hit it. You hit it there and you put a nail to it. So Chris, I'm so happy for you. You're so blessed. You have great vocals. All I see is success for you. Um I'm telling you this song, I could already see it in the Hano Gold, to be honest.
We'll see. Fingers
Yes,
crossed.
yes. You guys go request his music on all the stations out there. Support. That's all it takes is just support. I know a lot of us say, oh boy, it's not Tejano for me, it's not this, and I think I've seen so much stuff on social media about that that I'm already, I don't even want to sometimes open Facebook because of it. But you, I mean, I understand where everybody comes up from that, but you know what? It is Tejano. As long as we're staying up to date with what's going on, that's the only way to be keep some of the Tejano rhythm vibe to it. So again, you guys, Mr. DDK said I got goosebumps.
Mhm.
Yes, again, guys, go download. I cannot express it enough for Miss Crystal. She's a great artist out there. I can't wait till you perform, Crystal. I know you used to perform with Leo and Tentacion, right? You
Mhm.
did some
Yeah.
stuff with them, and I think the time I saw you with them was at the Toys for Tejanitos. It's coming up, and that's the first time I saw you with a group. Besides when I saw you here in Crystal City, and man, it's like I told you, you're very vocally, like it's just so great, and
Thank
you really fit in with those guys. Um, they followed you, you followed them, and it was great to hear you with a more completed band. I mean, you can't go wrong with sometimes. I know you had horns and all that stuff, but just still staying Tejano is great for you. And like I said, guys, her mariachi music and her vocals to top of mariachi songs. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. And if you guys haven't heard, like I said, my favorite song was Si Tienes un Amante, was the song that really connected me to Crystal Torres. But with these new songs that she has out there, they're as fire as it was back then. So again, Crystal, I really, 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 really love your music. Um,
Thank you.
I can't wait for your country music again. So besides finishing your album, do you have any other things that you want to do that you feel like, yeah, I'm doing this and that. I have already under my belt. I'm already getting, the traction to it. But is there anything else that you feel like you're lacking that you have not hit yet?
I don't really think so because, I just get these ideas and I just start doing them. You know what I mean? And so the Christian song was born out of the Texas flood tragedy that happened.
Yes.
I had a cousin whose cousin passed away in the floods, and so I was just kind of thinking, and the song just came to me, and I started writing, and it took me a couple weeks, and then just I get these ideas and I just do them, you know
Yes.
and so I don't think that I feel like anything is lacking, especially with my boyfriend now, because he's so talented. For
Yes.
those of you who do not know him, he plays bass, but he plays pretty much every instrument. And then he's best friends with Juanito Castillo, who is another amazing musician. And so it's just fun. We get together and we jam and we create music. And I feel complete, you know?
Yes, yes. You know what? You don't just do music, you bless people. And I just read something about you that you have done, and several of other Tejano artists out there. There's a 14-year-old called Dariela Foster that's going to have a quinceañera that was diagnosed with cancer. Man, you guys putting this together and doing that for them, it's such a blessing. I know, for her to be 14 years old and going through that, hardship, you guys are giving her a dream for real, because not a lot of people, I mean, like for her to be diagnosed with that, you're giving her life, to be honest. Because I know, you know even us as older, and we hear, hey, well, you're diabetic, or you have cancer, you have this, you have that, you, te agüitas, you get down on yourself. But for her, I mean, I saw her story. I mean, she's so full of life. Like, if you see her, she's smiling. Like, it's beautiful. I love what they did for her. And if you guys haven't seen her story, go check it out. Dariela Foster, the mom put something out about finding a dress for her quinceañera, and it just became a quinceañera of dance now. So, I mean, saludos to that family. If they need help or whatever, hopefully they can put up information for the people that are watching this. Y'all reach out to them to help them out with whatever they need. I mean, it's so great to come together like that for families, for people, especially what you said, the tragedy that happened. I had cousins that go to that camp, but they weren't at that camp that year because they moved to North Carolina. But they do go to the camp, man. It's so devastating to when I saw it and heard it, it was so devastating. I mean, we've
Yeah.
been through so much here in Texas with all the shootings and stuff like that, and then now a flood. Like, it's horrible, horrible
Yeah.
to experience. I think you even were out there in Ovalde because of our good friend Steven Garcia that lost his baby. I mean, we met Steven's little girl when he had his podcast on,
Mhm.
and I was with my best friend Kari Karina, and we did an interview out at his home, and well, his kids were all small, they were running around, and we got to meet her, and when we saw that, it was just like, man, it hit close to home, and a lot of the kids that were there, pues, Ovaldo and Cristal are not that far, they're only 45 minutes, and somehow, some way, we're related somehow with family out there or whatever, and there was a lot of families that were from Crystal City that have family that their the niece, nephews, cousins, or something were one of the victims, and man, it's just so devastating to see all that and what you guys are doing. Even what they did for well, Valde, you guys are doing for one special girl, and that just shows us what us Tejanos can do. And props to everybody that's involved, to yourself. You knowing, having your kids, it probably hits you at home as well because of your daughter and stuff like that. But you guys just doing this, you guys are putting a beautiful girl with having the time of her life that day, and it's gonna be amazing. And props to you and everybody out there. You know, thank you for doing that. If you don't hear it, thank you for doing that, because not a lot of people will offer their time, their, oh, I'm gonna go play for free. Not a lot of people. A lot of people say I'm not gonna go play for free, and you
Yeah.
guys are doing it, and that's so much appreciated. If nobody tells you that, I'm telling you guys that is amazing, amazing thing you guys are doing. So again, to Gabriela Foster and to the family, and to you guys and all the musicians that are gonna be there, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope it's a beautiful event. Any event like that is beautiful, and to share light to life, that's even better. So thank you,
Right.
Crystal, and to everybody that's involved. Again, Miss Crystal, anything you want to say that you have not said in our show, and like I said, I could tell you thank you all night, because I really wanted this, and I can't wait to see where else you go, and just the first stepping stones to whatever journey you're going to. And like I told you off air, this is where you should be, and I am so proud of what you're doing, and you're such a strong, powerful woman.
Thank you. I'm just appreciative, the fact that, you found me, with Si Tienes un Amante, and that was 7 years ago.
Mhm.
Um, the fact that I still have people that listen to my music, and I don't know, I feel kind of silly saying fans, just because I think I'm just this regular schmegular mom, and it's just really cool that, I moved down here and did everything, that I said that I wanted to do, that I'm still doing it 15 years later, and that people are actually listening, you know? So
Yes,
I'm just very grateful. I'm just very grateful.
yes. Well, you're doing all this music, and you're producing with of course, your boyfriend now. Do you see yourself doing some type of collaboration with somebody in particular right now that you could think of that you would want to do something with?
Um, so I am like obsessed with música sireña, like
Oh,
sireño music.
okay.
And so if I could do like a collab, I feel like I would want to collab. There's a group here in San Antonio called Cachas de Oro, and
Oh,
they have a really cool music. And I think I would want to do, a collaboration with them, or, something unique outside the box, like a rapper, you know? Yeah.
yes, yes. Definitely. I would want to see that. I don't think I've heard you rap.
Tall
So,
wall or something, but yeah.
yes, yes. So, I mean, there's for all those guys, those rappers, underground artists, y'all come and speak to Crystal. To be honest, Crystal, just because of your vocals, I think you could fit in with a lot of the artists that are out there. I, to be honest, I see you doing something with Chente Barrera, because I see
Yeah.
Chente Barrera doing a lot of music with a lot of artists. I see you doing something like that, or, I mean, like if they could do something with females, I could totally name you 10 right away, right now. I don't want to name anybody, because I don't want anybody. Well, why not me? Why not me? I'm not gonna go there, but I could like definitely do something where it's like women of Tejano, and just do a concert of women of Tejano. And I wish they would do that. I don't know if they do it. If they do it, props to you guys. But it would be amazing if they could do something like that. Women of Tejano. I know they have a show for it, but actually showing their, what they do, what type of music they put out there. If it's only 3 4 songs, or 2 to 3 songs, at least you're getting to know the artist, right? And just have like what Shelly did, like what she does with her girls. She puts them out, her own band plays for them, and she puts her artists out there, and they showcase their ability, right? Showcase their ability. So I wish we could do that, and you definitely be on that, Crystal, because you are what it is right now with everybody that's locally out there, and all the artists that are doing great things out there. I mean, you're staying on top of the game. Let's just put it that way. And you putting this song, Ya Me Voy. I can't wait for a music video. Hopefully, there's a music video for this.
Yes, we're in the process of planning that as we speak.
Awesome,
So,
awesome.
yeah.
I can't wait. I wonder if there's like a hammer involved or anything with this.
It's it's different and outside the box. I think people will be surprised. So that's
Yes.
all I'll say.
Yeah. And for all these festivals that are out there, I know we missed it because the Spanish festival's in 2 weeks. This weekend, I think it's the Hispanic festival in Pearsall. Y'all missed out on a great artist out there, Miss Crystal Torres. I know there's other events coming up. Y'all check her out. Try to get her there. I mean, she's a great, great vocalist. I know there's a lot of artists out there that can be out there, but I'm telling you, she's a really, really great artist. I'm not just saying it because I know her personally and all that stuff. And I not talking shit like most people say. You say that, but no, I am being serious. Like everybody that comes through here, I praise them on everything they do because it's a hard market right
Yeah,
now. It's so hard
definitely.
in the Tejano scene. So you know, it's so great. And, hey, I see somebody that can probably bring you somewhere. It's Miss Vanessa Sanchez, all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Salud, salud from the Hispanic Festival out there in Wisconsin. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Crystal Torres, maybe next year. Get her out in Milwaukee. Again, salutes to everybody that's out there. We get so many people from everywhere. We even get people from out of the country. We get Poland. We get um,
Oh.
Spain. Like all Germany. I mean, we're like, what? They know Tejano? Like what the hell? Well, we know sometimes it might be the troops or whatever, but you know, we've gone people like write to us from a different country, and like of course we have to translate it because they're writing in their language, and we're like, you guys like, and they name like these artists, and we're like, wow, like the Hano really reaches them. Like, it's so crazy because what we listen to is a lot of the, you know, Mexican American type of music, like fronteras and all that stuff. But for Tejano to be heard on that side it's, I mean, it's not dead like how they say, because we're still touching other worlds in the different countries. So, I mean, it's not dead. It's just we make it.
We're
We
we're
put
not
it.
dead. We're just not marketed correctly, you know.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's sad. It's sad that it's put out there like that, and it's sad that we have to say it that way, and we have to keep constantly going back to it and saying, "Oh, it's not dead," and this and that. It's just that we're so stuck in the era of the 1990s that we cannot get out of. So,
Yeah.
again, I hope that everybody can relate to your music. It still has that style. It still has that Tejano flair. I
Yeah.
mean, we have to hit our the genres of what the age right now is and what they're liking. There has to be a formula while Frontera and Secreto Parranda and all them are able to stay up here and get sold out, places and stuff. They're doing the same as Tejanos, but what is it? There's something in there that we're still not figuring out, and we gotta find it. We gotta find it for all our producers out there, our sound engineers. There's something in there that, or we're just going through the wrong, like how you said, market it wrong, and it's sad. It's really really sad that these people, you're going to a violet, like you're a violet for you people don't want to pay $10-15, and then they go to these events that are like, I think the last time I saw, I think like Kristen Nodal and all them were like 1,000 the front seats, and I'm like, shit, man, these people are getting rich off of that, and it's us
Yeah.
Tejanos going to those events. Why are you able to pay for that? They're paying. You listen to their music, they're kind of giving you the same storyline as what they're doing, but it
Yeah.
is a different type of rhythm. But we're doing it too. Why can't you give us a chance, right? Pero como dicen, nosotros mismos tejanos los tumbamos.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Eventually, we're still getting listened. We're still being played on the radios. So, like I said, Miss Crystal, you're doing your thing. You're still out there, and your music's gonna take off. I mean, if I think if I didn't hear your song like 3 or 4 times today, that was not enough. I think I heard it on some radio station. So, it barely came out for me to hear it that many times in different radio stations. You
Yeah.
did something right. You did something
Yay.
right. So, if you guys are playing her music or whatever, take a screenshot, or fans take a screenshot,
Yes. Tag
send
me.
it
Send it. Yeah, I
Yes,
want to
send
see.
Crystal and just let her know, hey, I'm over here from, our friends from Michigan or our friends from Cali, Wisconsin, all over here, Texas or whatever. Screenshot your station, send it her to her private message or whatever, so she can share it, and so she knows she is getting listened to, and you guys are loving her music, and that's it. All that's all it takes. Is the fans are the ones that help us and makes us. So again, if they can't feel like they're not getting heard or whatever, if they don't make music, we don't get to play music. If we don't play music, our fans don't get to listen to their music. So we help each other somehow, some way. There's an inner circle in there. So again, Crystal, any last words to all our fans? Again, there's so many people on. I am so happy that she got a great fan base on today. Uh, Saludos to Miss Olivia. She just logged in. Miss Olivia Jimenez. Saludos to everybody that's on. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Like, share, send all the stuff of her music, our station, and all that stuff to all our. Hopefully, we get to see you next week, Crystal. I don't know if you'll be at the Pura Vida Awards out there, or maybe an event that's going on out there. I think we're gonna probably be at Mustang Sally's, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, with Grupo
Yeah.
Asalto. I think they're playing out there, so we might be out there. I cannot wait to see a lot of the artists next week. If y'all saw I was writing, I was like going crazy because I couldn't find anything. So man, Crystal, I don't know how y'all did it, or you do it sometimes when you have events and stuff, like to find outfits, get the makeup, get the eyelashes, get everything. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm so neutral. This is me. This is basically most of the time. So I just don't know how y'all do it. I praise you guys. You guys as artists put a lot of, I mean, like the music videos you've done and shows that you've done to get an outfit ready. I don't know how you for real, you know. So again, any last words to your fans that are watching, or give them a little bit what to.
Just yeah, thank you for tuning in. It warms my heart that people even tune in to listen. I'm really excited about the song. When it does, so it officially drops on all streaming platforms on October 17th. So we pretty much did that on purpose so that we could have, like 2 weeks on radio to see how it did and then drop, and to actually make people wait, because in the past I've dropped it on radio and Spotify at the same time. And so people are not going to go to Spotify because they're already hearing it on the radio, and so I'm like, I want to do something different this time. And so we did a pre-save. So fingers crossed, if you pre-saved it, if you haven't, you still have time. It's the link is on my social media. You can go and pre-save it so that exactly at midnight on October 17th, Ya Me Voy will be in your playlist. And so I'm so excited to have people listen to it. I put my whole heart and soul into it. I know my boyfriend did too. It's just really exciting to put out a song that it was kind of completely out of my comfort zone. You mentioned Becky G, you mentioned Carol G. I love them as artists, but I'm very, very silly. But when it comes to music, I'm super serious. And so it's hard for me to like relax. And I'm just like, I don't know. I always kind of go to those power ballads with the big range and just sing. And so I thought, can I even do a cumbia? I know that I've done some here and there, but this was like full on. And we played around with my voice. I practiced a lot, trying to sound seductive and sensual and stuff like that. And so it was really out of my comfort zone, but my boyfriend really, really pushed me. And there were some nights where I'm like, I can't do this, but we put it out. I'm super excited for everybody to hear it. And I don't know, I have really big hopes for this one. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. But I can't wait until it drops officially and I can start hearing everybody's feedback.
Yes, yes. You guys want to listen to Crystal Torres? Send us a message. It is on our playlist. It is on rotation here at Sirius Tejano. You could look us up on www.siristejano.com. You can write to us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Request the music there. You can call us at 830-219-9114. Request the music. We are gladly to play your artists and the people on whoever you request. We're here to play these artists, especially the ones that don't get this ability to get this type of platform. We're here for everybody that tries to, just run into us and, at least let people know them a little bit. And Crystal, I think you've been out there and just showing the people a little bit of who, if they have not yet, at least get to know you a little bit. And I'm glad we were able to do this. And again, thank you for coming in on the Kelly D Show and doing this here with Sirius Tejano, especially here in Crystal City. I know you have a close bond here, and again, I I am a big fan, and I'm gonna be a big fan of yours, and I'm always gonna pat you in the back and tell you congratulations on everything you have done.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Yes, to everybody that's listening on, we have it here. I know she said wait till next week, but if you want to hear it in our station, whatever, request it, we'll gladly put it on. Again, to everybody that was tuning in, thank you so much. Go listen to all Crystal's old music. Maybe we can get her to the 1,000, the like thousands of plays or whatever, and maybe she'll be like, "Damn, we already got a million plays." So go out there and listen to all her past music so you can, relate to what I'm saying and what I've been saying. Again, Crystal, I wish you the best of luck. Whenever you want to come back, the door is always open. We're a home for you, for any other new artists. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Saludos to your kids. God bless you guys. God bless you and Eddie. Again, thank you so much, and you have a great night. Again,
Thank you.
everybody, uh, well, you guys have a great night. Crystal, we'll see you soon. Hope to see you at Fanfare and all these other events that are coming up.
Yes, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yes. All right, guys. This is includes this Wednesday. Catch our crew tomorrow and this past weekend they do their radio live on our app. Again, thank you so much here from Sirius Tejano.